Hi everyone, I'm Vincent from Psychontext, and I'm here to take you through on how to resolve and overcome the spam text which is normally injected into WordPress websites by malicious codes. The example I'm going to refer to is this form of a phrase uh, as as it goes. Want to create a site? Find free WordPress themes and plugins. I'm going to give you an overview as per what happened to our website. As you can see, this very website here. One week back, it got affected by it got infected by a malicious code, which was installed by a free plugin which we installed on this website. So normally that phrase "want to create a site, find free WordPress themes and plugins" could appear just right here on our slider. Any post that you could post, that phrase could appear, and whenever you could attempt sharing on social media, as you can see here, it could come right here, and then the other text for the post follows. So it is really so disgusting, and once it happens to your website, you need to take immediate attention and have it solved. So uh, this code is normally caused by free WordPress themes and plugins, which are normally downloaded out of WordPress.org website. These are normally hacked or piloted themes and plugins, which are used by the developers to promote their content. This code is normally injected in the function.php file, normally under the theme, the current theme you're using for you on your website, or it can be a free plugin on your website. So the malicious code runs on a PHP function called underscore function that is masked in an hexadecimal coded format. So it's always very hard for you to identify that code and have it removed. But I'm going to be showing you how the code looks, and you'll be able to trace it and have it removed from your website. However, before I give you a step-by-step procedure on how to remove it, I recommend you to first undertake the following steps. One, it's always hard to see this code when you've not tried to scan your website. So I recommend you to first install these two WordPress plugins. They are free security plugins. The first one is called WordPress Security Plugin. After installing it, uh, go to the main dashboard of your WordPress, then click on WordPress and then launch the scan command. The scan command will be able to scan your website. The scan command will be able to scan your website, and then it will identify where the bug is. So after identifying where the bug is, be critical enough to read that error message that pops up from the WordPress scan. So that message illustrates or gives you the directory where the bug is. Try to be critical enough and observe, and then decide that you can be able to trace and get the code removed. And then also another thing, what you can do is to install TAC, that is Theme Authenticity Checker plugin. After installing it, you simply go to from your main dashboard of your WordPress, you simply go to Appearances and then launch TAC. TAC will scan and analyze your website. So if you have a free plugin that is causing that issue, it will be able to identify it, and then it will let you know uh, whether it's the theme affecting your website or it's a plugin affecting your website. Then you can take the next what? The next step. However, many of you tend to go out of WordPress and download themes from unknown websites, which still cause the same problems. So I recommend you to log into your WordPress and you go to plugins, add a new plugin, and then from the search plugin form, you can search any plugin you want from there, and then install and activate that plugin. Now, after knowing where exactly the problem is, uh, you start tracing for the code. Method one that I'm going to give, uh, as I told you earlier, this code can be under your theme, your current theme or active theme. So what you do, you're going to log into your cPanel. That is the cPanel where your website is hosted. After logging into your cPanel, you you go to the file manager directory. From your file manager directory, you go to public underscore HTML. This folder, public underscore HTML, is the one which houses all your website files and folders. So after clicking or opening the public underscore HTML folder, you'll go to it will open and you'll be able to see folders like WP dash admin, WP dash content, WP dash includes. So open WP dash contents, and after opening WP dash content, you'll be able to see other folders where we have Levanto backups, plugins, themes, uploads, WF logs. Then you simply log into or launch the themes folder. Launch the themes folder by double clicking on it, and after double clicking on it, it will open and you choose your current active theme. So by choosing your current active theme, I mean you double click on it to open. Once it opens, you search for a PHP file called functions.php. So once you select it, simply right click and choose code edit. So once you choose code edit, you choose the code editor window opens, and then you click edit again, and then this will open the code editor. So from this code editor, you're able to see the source code of that file, functions.php. What you should normally do is to press Ctrl F from your keyboard, and then you get a find form or a search form. From there, you type in sorry underscore function, and then click find next. That will take you to the function where that source code is. So once you reach on that source code, you will be able to see the old function where it starts. It starts with if and ends with some figures. Highlight it and delete it. After deleting it, make sure you save changes and close the window. Then refresh your site. After refreshing your site, uh, you go back. After refreshing your cPanel, go back and even refresh the dashboard for the website, and also refresh the website itself. If the problem was in the theme, that spam text will appear from your website, and you'll be able to share your posts and articles normally without any problem. On the other hand, if the scan highlighted or told you that the problem or the bug is in a plugin, you go back, you log into your file manager. After logging into your file manager, you follow the same steps. You, you follow the same steps. After following the same steps, like the way I said, public underscore HTML. From public underscore HTML, you launch again WP dash content. So from WP dash HTML, sorry, from WP dash underscore HTML, you go to WP dash content. Then from there, choose the folder for plugins. So if you choose the folder for plugins, remember the scan you conduct tells you which plugin has issues. So you will be able to find that plugin, and from that plugin, let me say, for example, for me, I'm going to choose Contact Form 7. Let me assume it's the one with the issues. So I'll choose it and edit its main PHP file. If you cannot trace the main PHP file, that means you have to traverse through all the PHP files and search for that bug. So when you open that main PHP file, you simply, many of you don't know how to open it, but you simply right click, choose code edit. Then when choose code edit, the code editor window opens, choose edit. Then we go back to the code editor. So from there, you simply do the same, press Ctrl F, type in sorry underscore function, click find next, and then you'll be able to find that entire bug, spam code, and then delete it. Keep it in mind that this bug is uh, is masked in an hexadecimal format. So normally PHP, these PHP files, it's rare to find hexadecimal figures or codes written under plugin or under a theme. But this is it actually outputs itself in a unique format. So find it, delete it, save changes, and then refresh the cPanel for your website. And then also refresh the website again, and then you'll be able to overcome the bug. Then that will be done. Refresh your site, be able to share, and then enjoy. So I thank you for listening. I remain Vincent from Psychontext. More research is coming, and we shall be bringing you more solutions to daily tech problems. Thank you for listening.